So that'll be fun. And then stick around after we do the Feed Your Fiend portion because I'm going to do something else different today. I don't know what the camera tool is. Now it says I'm live. Was I not live a second ago? Somebody say something so I know this is working. Is the 4G screwing with me? Better not be. Oh, there it is. Finally, hide it from me. I don't want to. There we go. Can you see me, TJ? Because I've got people bouncing in and out like maybe we're having some connection problems. I'm hoping we're not having connection problems. I want to give a few for some people to get on here. Everybody say hi to the real hero of this operation, who's plugging in his goddamn lighted sign. Every fucking time. All right. So hopefully this is working. You got a picture on your phone?
Do I have picture on my phone?
Can you turn the volume down so I get some weird feed loop and see if you can see this? Because I think it might be struggle bus in it today. Because I'm not getting a lot of comments in, and it's going from 424242. See what's taking. TJ sees me, but all the comments came boom at once. So we're gonna give a few minutes. I didn't announce we were gonna do this, so are you able to see us? Is the video quality shit or good?
It's okay.
What is okay? I'm gonna see myself on video. Oh my god, I'm behind though. Oh, watch this. This is gonna be fun. So if I say something now, then it happens now. So what's happening now is happening now. But I want to go back to then. When? Now. Okay, I'll give that back to you. For any of you that follow Goofy shows, a little bit of Spaceballs history there. All right. Alex Jackman, Inception of Spaceballs. You're too young for that. You probably haven't seen that one. That is definitely a Spaceballs reference. And they were like popping in. Yeah. It was pretty hilarious. So we do have a few people showing up. That is good. We'll give it about 5 to get a few more. And then what we're going to do is, well, then we're going to go feed some rattlesnakes, especially the rattlesnake that had the retained eye cap. So I want to do that live so y'all can see how that goes since we did a little medical work on it to make sure it's working okay. And we're still bouncing in and out with people. Grr. I think this is sucking. Oh, the internet is going to happen. The internet will happen here. They finally called me yesterday and told me that, although we have to sign a 3-year contract for internet service, which I'm like, what the fuck ever, I'll do that. So we will have better internet here very, very soon. Thank God. So we don't have to rely on 4G. Oh, look, there's something crawling on me behind the wall. What is it? What is it? What is it? What is it? It's our fake okay gecko. Okay, this is me being goofy. Kurt, I'm going to give this to you. And we need to move some lighting, and I'm going to go turn some lights on over there. You just hold the audience there, Kurt.
For the audience.
Yeah, there's like 3 people. You're fine.
It says there's 4 people.
4 people? Wow. All right. Well, those who aren't here, I guess we'll have to see it later. Where is the road, Kurt?
Behind you.
Behind you. Oh, you brought a couple. Perfect. What we're going to do today is we're going to feed some venomous snakes. We'll feed all of them. Well, I've got not all of them. The Reaper hasn't been eating, so he's been put on hiatus for not eating. But we're going to start right here with this guy. You can see he's gotten some more shed off. This is what we cleared the eye caps from. He still has a little bit retained on his back. That'll come off no problem. But the eye caps are my main worry. But now, I'd like to get some food in him. Or in her. In her. We're going to go with this right here. We're just going to pitch it in. See what happens. Obviously, it sees it, which it couldn't do very well before. That's a bad move, rat. So there is a good solid bite, and now you're going to see that rat obviously show some effect. Well, maybe not. It's going to go in the hide. It may take a few. It'll die. We're not going to sit here and focus on the horrible death of a rat. So why don't we go count how many bites it takes? Oh shit! This is why you only go to check your lot. How many? You ever guys seen that commercial since we did Spaceballs? We talked about Tootsie Pops and how many licks does it take to get to the center of a Tootsie Pop? Now I'm not even going to get into the X-rated versions of that, but. We're gonna play how many bites does it take to kill a medium rat, and I would imagine it's gonna be one, but she's probably gonna do it 15 times. Your cage is a disaster, girl. I know, but your new cage was supposed to be here. Just wait. So this snake is probably my worst behaved snake. Makes me jump every time. Stop trying to bite me. We'll just toss that in. And we'll watch what happens here. And that's like, ooh, water. That's cool. This is a nice kind of big cage. Long, not real wide. What happens if I go... Does that rat have one eye, Kurt?
Yeah.
You brought me a one-eyed rat. And like I say, if you're just joining us, guys, stick around past the end because we're going to try something we've never done before. Why? Because I want to. I don't know if that actually hit home. She is a violent striker, but she's not always the most accurate striker, which doesn't make her easier to handle because she will just start striking wild, and then whenever she hits anything, she injects. And that includes herself. So she is probably one of my most difficult rattlesnakes to handle. I don't like doing it until I absolutely have to because it's honestly it's a little dangerous for her, you know, and that's a big deal. I'm not sure it was a complete miss, probably. This one won't be if it goes a little closer. A little closer. Just jump over that skull. Just go over that skull. No, other way. Don't make me convince you. I will.
Alex asked if you collect your
The venom?
venom.
We don't, Alex. And Alex is one of our new people here. She's actually local. I actually know her in real life. How cool is that? We don't collect the venom. In order to do that, you have to have like all kinds of lab stuff and licensing and somebody to purchase it. And if you look at people to do that, most of them are missing fingers, and there's really no value. There's a TV show that made that sound extremely lucrative. It was all a bunch of lies. There is not a lot of money in that unless you're one of the specific places that's, you know, licensed. They don't want some wild caught snake that you're collecting venom from. They want known sources like the captive thing. So it's not like the TV shows made it to be.
I mean, TV's not real.
TV's not real. Like the rattlesnake video we made about looking for rattlesnakes, so we kind of show how they faked it. You know, we faked ours too. But we kind of showed how they did that. Okay, we're going to speed this process up a little bit. Just because we got other things to see today. Now, was that me? Yeah, go that way. Keep going that way. No, go that way. Go. Go.
Jeremy says, "What's up, Christopher?" Okay.
That was a good hit. So now that's envenomated, so she'll eat that. Everybody said hi. Sorry, I was kind of concentrating on that. You can see that rat's kind of freaking out. It will not take long. And one nice thing about her is usually what will happen is, I think I can get one more clip out of you. We're going to try. It'll wander back over there when it does that because it kind of gets off its kilter a little bit. That's about all we got. And that will cause it to get bit multiple times. So let's slide over here. And I want to catch up with our friend, the Western. As you can see, that rat is already deceased and she's already swallowing it. So things are going really well right there. So that's kind of what you want to see, right? You remove those eye caps.
Chad says he almost had a pet cottonmouth, thanks to this channel.
Don't know if that's a good thing or a bad thing. I love having these, but you know, if you're willing to accept the risk, hell, go with it. But everyone's like, yeah, I almost got a venomous snake because of you. I'm like, well, if it all works out well, that's great. But if you get bit, then that's because of me too, and I feel kind of bad. So, what are you doing, snake? You can't get out of there. I gotta check on that snake. So I'm hoping she didn't get herself caught.
She didn't.
Wow. Then you got a mouthful of litter for all your work. Stop that. Get up there. Yeah, knock that off. Yep. Now you see it's flicking its tail. It's almost a caught a lure. There, it got it. And that's done, son. Now that one will not let go. Obviously, it'll hold it up like that. It'll finish the job that way, and then it'll swallow it right from there. So, well, Kurt has got that focused on. How many people got on here, Kurt?
12.
12. Good. You keep that. You show that. You talk about how that works. Did I relock that? I did not. I mean, relock that. Priorities.
You're gonna lock the cage.
Yes, I'm gonna lock the cage. I'm gonna go get something else. All right. I'm sure Kurt gave you a riveting orientation of what's going on. I'm going to set this snake right up here, and I'll let him show this to you. Now, this is 190603. Remember, we released two from this clutch just the other day, and I want to say congrats to Donald Bundy. He picked up that first that we did release. This one is not a world's first, but it's a really cool snake. It reminded me that we had it priced at $650, but since you guys hung out, waited for Fat Tuesday, and you're watching it live, what I'm going to do is if anybody wants that snake right now, during this video, it has to be while we're still live. So you got to make a decision on it, boom, boom. We'll do it at 500 plus shipping. So 500 plus shipping, discounted shipping still applies. If you've heard discounts with us, that still applies. All of that still applies. So we'll do that snake today, well, during this video, for 500 plus shipping. Just comment here, and I'll have you go comment on the actual post, because you still got to be first there. Somebody could comment while we're doing this beforehand, and I'm out of luck, right? But if you go post there, after commenting here saying you want it.
Christopher's asked, what is it again?
Oh man, let's go take this in the light so you guys can really see it and appreciate it. It is, well, it's banana. We believe this one to be a banana, black pastel, and I think calico's in there as well. You can see all the white and how much that is linking. What I'm not seeing is the twisting of blitz. So I think what we have is a banana, black pastel, calico. And I'll show you the weight. It's a little guy, but it's eating really good. It was born very small. It's up to 46. It was born a lot lighter than that. It is one of the best heaters out of that clutch. So that one is, well, you ask if it's a male. I believe it is, but we'll double check it. Sorry, little buddy. I'm gonna look under your hood again. He's like, stop looking at my penises. That is a boy. Definitely a little male. Well, you took it one had to go at me. So it is a little male from a male maker, but again, you know, there's no way to know 100% on something like this because they're just so oddball looking. You could end up with a low expression blitz, but I don't think so. I do feel confident in the banana black pastel and the calico though. So, because when you look at our other banana black pastel, him, show you his dad. Where did I put his dad? I put his dad over here. There, over here. I put him over here. Right?
At the bottom.
Bottom here. We moved everything. We moved in. I'm still not used to where everything's stuck at. He's not in the bottom over here.
No, over there where you were
looking.
looking.
Oh, where I was. Ah, there he is. This is Dad. And so you can kind of see the same pattern, but Dad doesn't have the white, and the pattern well, you get a little bit of linking. You don't get as much linking. So that's where I'm thinking the calico is showing up. But you also see the big open pattern in places, but you don't see the twisting. So that's why I think that's what you got, or the 3 genes there. All right, that's what he is. Like I said, what I just priced in that car, so we doing for $500 today plus shipping.
Yeah.
Is that right? So, any takers? If not, we're gonna call Feed Your
Anna
Fiend.
asked who's watching here.
Who's watching the hatchling?
Yeah, when we were over there.
Oh well, Kurt is. Kurt was stayed right there. He knows enough. He just pointed for me where to go, so he's right by like proximity of the hatchling. So yeah, he's watching it. Plus, it's not going to go anywhere. I mean, it's pretty content to hang out right there right now. So, all right, any takers? And we're gonna go. We're gonna give you about 10 seconds, and if not, we're gonna shut this down, and then we're gonna get out of here. Already used your rewards. I know that sucks, man, but hey, this is like getting extra rewards. We took 150 off while we were doing this live video, just because I know what's going to end up happening. You guys are going to buy like everything but 3 snakes. I'm going to sit around and think about how I'm going to sell those. I don't want to go to a show, so I'm trying to make sure to get rid of them all if I can. Otherwise, we'll have enough to go, I'm sure. But that's where we'll go from 10, 9, we'll hit 0, we're going to shut it. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. What price, Lindsay? We said we'd sell this one today during the video only for $500. Which this is the same one we showed the other day at $650. So that's why we're trying to discount that. To give you an idea, banana black pastels we did at $400. So you're getting the extra calico gene in that male. I don't know what it's going to look like as an adult. I'll be real honest. For basically an extra $100. So you're getting a nice, powerful male. It's going to do some awesome stuff. And while he's from a male maker, his dad has thrown now 2 females in the last few years. So pretty good odds. Okay, so we'll start back at 5 since we had a question there. We'll go 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and no takers. We'll put him back up. All right, guys, this was Fat Tuesday Feed Your Fiend. If you do want him, let me know. I'm sure we'll still work with you if you watch this, because like I said, I want him to go to a good home. He is so cool, and he's going to grow well. I am not worried about this guy at all. All right, guys, I'm going to get off of here, and we'll see you next time.